wife cheated after 8 years together. I'm 33 and my soon-to-be ex-wife 33 have been married for a little over 3 years and together for 10 years. There has always been moments in our relationship that I thought something was going on. She would always tell me it was nothing and that she would never do that to me. And we agreed that if either of us ever ended up cheating, we would tell the other person. 2 years ago, in April, I get a call from one of my really good friends. And he was kind of nervous to tell me, but ended up telling me that while he was at my house on his lunch break getting food, which I offered because she made chicken fettuccine that night, and he struggled a bit financially. She told him that she had cheated on me about 2 months prior, which is basically at or around our anniversary. I was devastated and immediately started blowing her phone up, crushed by what I was told and asking her if it was true. She confirmed it and I broke down even harder. I loved this woman with my every being and still somehow have feelings for her. I tried to get past it and work on our relationship for like 1.5 years, but I just couldn't let it go. She said it was stupid and that she should have never done it. But I was always at work and this person from school had randomly hit her up on Facebook and wanted to say hi, so she indulged because he made her feel good. On thing led to another, they kissed and then had sex. Fast forward to about 2 months ago, I decided that I couldn't get past this and that I had to try and end the relationship. So I told her that I didn't think it was possible for me to forgive in my heart what she did to our marriage and that it was over. I met someone who was also in a failing marriage and we talked a few weekends in a row about relationship stuff, and I started kind of getting feelings for her. My still current wife caught wind of it somehow and started bugging me about how I was already dating someone else and throwing out all these other accusations, none of which were true. Would I love to have a chance with this new woman? The answer is yes, but she hasn't ended her relationship yet. So I just continue to go see her at work every weekend for a few hours to hang out and chat because I feel good when I'm with her. My wife hates that I do this and still swears that it's more than that, when I have never done anything wrong in our relationship. I got a message from her last night saying that she was going to step out for the night after she got our youngest to sleep. I get a call from my kids shortly after saying that she got picked up by some guy and that they took her phone and told me what his name was, and that she said he was just a friend and that she had known him for a long time. In 10 years, I have never heard this name come up in any conversation, nor have I met them or even knew they existed. Am I wrong for being hurt that she was gone from 11 p.m. till 6 a.m. with this guy, or am I just being jealous because I can't have the person I have been talking to at this time? But she gets whatever she wants because she's a female. Also, am I wrong for ending the relationship? Thanks for your input, and I hope my story isn't too jumbled up. My mind has been a wreck ever since. I just feel pain all the time unless I'm drunk or with the other female hanging out. Any input is appreciated. My mind is fucked. Comment 1. 100 this. I've been where Ope is, to the point where it's almost scary how similar our situations are. It seems daunting at first, but lawyer up, get out of that relationship and go find happiness. She's going to keep cheating no matter what you do. Just try to be civil about the whole thing as much as possible, at least for the kids' sake. It's challenging, but it does get so much better. For myself, I've since found an amazing partner and my life has improved in every measurable way. Good luck. Comment 2. I get the urge to use trauma bonding, but this is very much not the word you want to use to describe the bonding between two people who are in separate ending relationships. What does being trauma bonded mean? Trauma bonding is a psychological response to abuse. It occurs when the abused person forms a connection or relationship with the person who abuses them. The person experiencing abuse may develop sympathy for the abusive person, which becomes reinforced by cycles of abuse, followed by remorse, and felt to urge to inform you as 214 people have upvoted your comment and probably will misuse the term in the future. Comment 3. And also, if she hasn't left her relationship yet, what do you call what she's doing? Does her husband know you're visiting her every weekend and building this deep connection? Would you have been okay if during that 1.5 years you were trying to make it work with your wife? She had a similar emotional relationship with another guy. Would you be okay with her doing that because you were in a failing marriage? Would be consistent in how you're applying your ethics. Comment 4. She's a real piece of work. As soon as she can blame you for stepping outside the marriage, she gets another guy to shag. 2 years after she first cheated. Makes one wonder, doesn't it? Sorry, but I would question if, before this recent night, her hookup was her first time. Remember, cheaters lie and often do it very well, so you really can't take her word for anything. Either way, getting divorced is clearly the only way forward for you. If you can't forgive her, and at this point it's obvious she isn't worth that effort, it is best to move on. Been there, done that. I couldn't forgive it either. Comment 5. Exactly. Your kids deserve better, man. Since my ex and I split, they've been my top priority. I date, but my boyfriend knows that my kids come first. They get one childhood, and I'm trying to fuck it up as little as possible. My kids didn't even know I was seeing someone else for a few months after my ex, and I split. It's wildly inappropriate that your kids are privy to what's going on, and you and your wife need to get your priorities straight and figure out how you're going to disentangle your lives. Then move on, date again when you're ready. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit like. If you would like to see more, feel free to subscribe.